What's up everybody, welcome to SS Academy. In this tutorial I'm going to talk to you about switch statement, and I'm going to show you what is the difference between switch statement and if or else if statement. First of all, I want to write basic thing using if statement. Let's create scanner class. I will say scanner S and C equal new scanner, and I will just write here system.integer. Okay, this is the basic thing. We all lessons we can see this, and I will write here int. Let's write integer operation equal scanner dot next integer. Okay, and I want to do something here. First of all, let's write here SOUT and enter number. Okay. I will come here and I will say if this operation equal 1, I will say SOUT and you enter it 1. Let's write one more, else if operation equal 2, and I will say SOUT you enter it 2. Okay guys, let's run it. I want to show you first of all this, and then I will show you switch statement. If I click 2, I will see you enter it 2. If I click 1, I will see you enter it 1. This is my if or else if statement. Let me show you writing the same thing using switch statement. Let's remove this. For defining or for writing switch statement, you need to write switch. Okay, and you need to write your variable between these parentheses. I will write operation. Okay, and I will say here case. Actually, I need to write my column here. Not actual column, I need to write this. Okay guys, and here I need to write my cases here. I will say case, and first of all let's write 1. Okay, I will say system.println and you enter it 1. Let's write another case. I will say case and 2. Okay, and I will say system.println you enter it 2. Okay guys, let's run it. Enter the number. If I click 1, I will say you enter it 1 and 2. I will show you, I will explain this to you what I saw this too. Okay, but for now you don't need to see this. Let's write one more time. Let's write just 2. You can see you enter it 2. This is the same thing and if or else if statements. Okay, let me show you syntax of this switch statement. You need to write this switch keyword. Between these parentheses you need to write your variable. If it is operation, you need to write operation. If it is, for example, number, you need to write here number. Okay, this is just the basic thing. And after creating this curly brackets here, you need to write your cases. Let's assume you have so many cases. For example, you have case 3. Okay, let's just write system.println. You have case 4. You can see this is your cases. You can have whatever you want to have here. Okay guys, right, I want to remove this. This is just a demo explanation for switch. I want to remove this and I want to write one real world example. Let's just remove this from here, and I will remove also this, and I want to write here exam control application. I will say SOUT and enter your exam result. Okay, right, let's come here. Let's say result equal scanner dot next not line. I will say it integer. Okay, and I need to write integer exam equal to this. And let's come here. Let's write our switch statement for this result. I will say switch, and between these parentheses I will write result. And let's create our curly brackets. This between or inside this curly brackets called code block, and this code block called switch code block. Okay, wherever you write here between these curly brackets, this is switch code block. Let's write. I will say case, for example, 1, and I will just write SOUT, you have degree, for example. This is just the basic printing I wrote here. But in this situation, we will not be able to use this 1 or 2. I'm going to write here my exam result correctly because, for example, if my user enters here that my exam result is 15 and I need to do this case 50. Okay, or if he or she enters 60, I need to write 60. If she or he enters 65 or 66 like this, I need to write like this. Okay, guys, so let's write. I will write if case is 60. Actually, I wrote 50 here, but I said 60. I don't know why. I will say if this is 60, I will say system.println. Let's write. If it is 60, I will say you got, let's write C, or let's change this to 70. Okay, I will write case and AT. I will say SOUT and you got B. Let's write one more. I will say case and 90. Let's write SOUT and you got A. And I think that's it. That's good. So guys, you can see here I wrote 3 different cases. I wrote case 70, case 80, and case 90. Okay, when I run this application, for example, if I enter here 90, if I click enter, you got A. If I click here, for example, 95, I will see actually nothing because I didn't write anything for this 95. I need to write, for example, 10. If you write 10, you will see nothing again because you didn't write anything for 10 here. You just wrote, we just wrote here 70, 80, and 90. Okay, guys, I want to show you one thing. In our application, we have one bug. Let me explain this back to you. If I enter here 60, if I actually 80, let's write just here 70. If I click enter, I will see you got C, you got B, you got A. Let me show you. Let's click enter. You can see you got C, B, and A. Because after entering here, you didn't say to your program stop, and that's why you saw all of this. How we can handle this? We can handle this using just one keyword, and that keyword is break. If you write break after each cases, you will see no error. Actually, here you don't need to write, but you can write. Let's run it again. If I click 70 here again, you can see you got C. But if you remove this break statement here, and if you run again without break statement, if you click enter, you will see you got C and B because you saw this and you saw this. But you can ask me why I didn't see this A, because after B you said break. If you remove this break also here, if you run it, let me write 70 again. If you click enter, you will see all of this. That is why you need to write break keyword after each case. Okay, if you don't write break statement here, your code will run wrong. Okay, and if you want to get true code, if you want to get correct code, you need to write break keyword here. And in this lecture, let's go over the concept. We learned switch statement. We actually saw this break keyword again, why you should write break keyword again. And actually we can write one more example. For example, let me remove this from here. Let me write one more example. I will make this clear for you. I will say integer age equal scanner dot next integer. Okay, and I will write here switch case for this age. I will say age, and case age 18. I will say system.println, and you can enter to this, let's say, club. Okay, but however, if this case is, let's say, 17, I will say system.println, you cannot enter to this club. Okay guys, let's run this application. And in this application, I also have one bug. I will show you this. I will say 17 and you cannot enter to this club. But if I enter here 18, I will see you can enter to this club, and right after this, I will say you cannot enter to this club. How we can handle this? We can just write break keyword. And also here, you can write break keyword. If you run it again, and if you write 18, if you click enter, you will see you can enter to this club. So guys, that is our switch statement, and we saw two different examples using switch statement. I think we're done here. I think we are good. Let's finish our lesson here. Let's see you in the next tutorial.